So let's talk about how to enter transactions, okay? So go down to accounting and click on transactions. And so there's several different ways that you can enter transactions. You can enter transactions by connecting your bank account, and you can sync the transactions from your online banking records. And what you can do is categorize them according to your chart of accounts. You can also upload your bank statements, and then finally you can add manual transactions. This is what I prefer because these two ways can get very confusing and have you lose track. So I always prefer to just enter everything manually, okay? So click on manual. And notice you can add income or you can add expenses, okay? So let's just say you just paid a bill, okay? So if you paid a bill today, let's just say you paid your liability insurance. All right, so that'll be the description. And Liberty Mutual should have gave me a check for shouting them out on this video, right? Then you can choose what account you paid them from. So let's say you paid them from your bank account on today's date. It was a withdrawal. And let's just say your bill was $219. All right. Then you come down and categorize it. So you can type it in to try to make it go faster. So we'll just say insurance and then click on general liability. Now, if that didn't show up, let's just say that whatever you wanted to categorize this as did not show up. So let's type in insurance again. But let's just say it wasn't already here in our chart of accounts. You can go to add account and add it to our chart of accounts. All right. But since it's already there, we're going to roll with it. And if you want to make a note here, you can make any notes that you want to. If you have a customer that you want to keep track of the records of how much revenue that you're paying them out, you can also add customer here, okay? And select from your customers that is this. So I'm not going to put a customer here. I'm just going to leave that blank. Most of the time you won't need to add that, but if you have vendors, you definitely want to add the vendor because you're probably going to have to send a 1099 to that vendor, okay? Click save. And now notice that this is a check mark right here. If you're done with this transaction and you sure you entered everything properly, then you click the check mark to mark it as reviewed. And now that transaction is entered. All right. So let's enter another transaction. Let's enter a income transaction. And let's just say you sold a product. So let's just say you sold a product from your online store. All right. And let's just say, and by the way, if you had took my master class, then you would know how you can make online sales from product sales to your customers. All right. Because I show you how to create a Shopify account for your company, your cleaning company, and make product sales to your customers online. All right. So if you're interested in that master class, just go to cleaningbusinessmasterclass.com and sign up there for that. All right. And so you click cash on hand, or you can say that a deposit, that sale went straight to your Navy Federal account. Now let's just say that you receive payments from PayPal, all right? Because I receive a lot of online payments from PayPal that don't go straight to my bank business checking account or on cash on hand. So what you can do is type in PayPal, and since it's not there, you can click add a new account, okay? But we're going to leave it as the business account now. So let's just say it went straight from your Shopify website straight to your business bank account, and that happened today. We want to do a deposit of $60. And then you categorize the income, okay? So let's just say sales and then go to product sales. All right. And click save. Now click back on this for a minute. And let's just say that the sale was actually $100, but you gave them a $40 discount. How would you record that? All right, so you click on split this deposit. And let's just say the product sale was $100, but you actually gave a discount of $40, okay? So go to discounts, click on that. Scroll this down some so you can see. And under discounts, you go to product sales discounts. And notice this sign changed to a minus sign instead of a plus sign, all right? And so you click on $40 here. And then notice the deposit is still $60. The product sales is $100, but the discount is $40. Okay, so you grossed $100, but you netted $60 on that sale. All right. And then if you got any notes here you want to put, you can put notes here and click save. All right. So notice you have negative money in your account because you only made $60 and you paid $219. Okay. So let's just say I started my business on the 1st of this month. So even though these transactions are taking place on the 8th, I put $500 on my bank account to start it off. But the first thing you want to do is go to add income. All right. And then scroll up and put owner deposit or owner investment. Click on the date that you made the investment, which will be the 1st. Put $500. And then you want to categorize that transaction and type in owner, investment, or drawings. Okay, so for this, we're going to be investment drawings. And you automatically know it's an investment and not a drawing because it's a deposit. Okay, if we change that to a draw, then we would know it was a draw. Okay, and the same thing would apply for if you were paying yourself as an LLC, a single member LLC. If let's just say you paid yourself $500, you would go to withdraw and then categorize it as an owner draw. Okay, so for now, we're going to put this as a deposit. It was made on the 1st. And then just type in here, initial deposit. Click save. And then you notice it says account, all accounts still negative $159. But one thing we want to do is we want to go back up. And so once you get to account, change that from cash on hand to your business checking account. Click save on that. And then you also want to mark these as reviewed so it will update. All right, now you can see that all your accounts are reflecting the way that they're supposed to. Okay, so you made a deposit of $500, then you spent $219, and then you made a sale of $60. Okay, now let's just say you enter a transaction that you didn't want to enter. So let's just say a test. You enter $5.99. And let's just say you want to categorize this as accounts receivable or something. Click save on that. And if you want to delete this transaction, all you do is click on it and click delete. All right. All right. So now let's go back to our dashboard now that we've added a few transactions. And so now you can see on your dashboard that your cash flow statements, your profit and loss statements are now reporting different transactions. Okay. All right. So next, let's go over how to review your reports.